Here you go now, fellas. Here we go. We've got another Chinese beer, premium lager this time, from Harbin. Another Harbin one from the north. I went to a place called Qingquandao when I was in China, which is on the east coast, not too far from Beijing. They had the Summer Olympics there in China. So all the yachting and water sports, and when I was there, I'm pretty sure I bought a couple of these. But I'll tell you a funny story. Cheers. Wow, that's a nice lager. A little bit reminiscent of the New Zealand beer that was pretty popular in China when I was there, the Steinlager. But I think this is better. This is a really nice beer. Bit of a shock how good it is, actually. I might have to look out for this one again. This one's 5.5%, which I like that. And up in the north, Harbin, whew, freezing in winter. Bloody hell. That's a lovely lager. That's actually gorgeous. So when I was in Qingquandao, we went to a lot of banquets because my wife's uncle lives in Qingquandao, and his wife is from not too far from there, so a lot of her family's there. So we went out for dinner the first or second night, and there was a big banquet with all the family. And we're talking away, and no one wants to talk to me, and I was like the Falung, the Westerner, the stranger. I was pretty, oh yeah. And then I started talking about philosophy and a few other bits and pieces, and somehow Buddhism came up, and Faye said, oh yeah, Trevor was a Buddhist monk. Lived in Thai temple, and even lived in a Chinese temple for a while. And they all got a shock and said, can you chant? And I said, well, yeah. So, in the middle of this Chinese restaurant, waiters everywhere. In China there's lots of waiters and waitresses all waiting around. And it's a big table, it's like 20 people, and I've let it rip with a big Buddhist chant. And all of a sudden everyone thought I was alright. I was accepted into the family, and I was like, oh yeah. He's a Westerner, but he understands Buddhism and he understands our way. And so we had invites to banquets every night after that. And after about the fourth day, I just said no. I said no. The computer said, no, we can't do that. It was ridiculous. I had to knock it on the head. And they have like really good seafood and things that I hadn't seen before we were eating. Things on like bamboo skewers and cooked like that, and there was like 6 of them. I don't even know what they were. Sea creatures. Okay, we ate 6. Where's that one? I'm salivating on the beer. It's yum. 6 sea creatures on 2 bamboo skewers cooked. I can't tell you what they were. But yeah, it was good. We had the razor clams. I remember that. And I hadn't had them many times, and I didn't really know what they were. It was real weird. Isn't it weird when you get new food that you haven't eaten before? Like monkey's brains or the monkeys scratching under the table? No, I didn't do that. But you know what I mean? I've eaten grasshoppers and snake and lizard, frog, snails, you know, just the normal things, really. Nothing out of the blue, emu, ostrich, nothing too crazy. Anyway, the world's my oyster. That's yours too. Enjoy. Get up it. There's a good beer, boys. And girls, I don't think too many girls watch my channel. It's like just listen to some drunken guy talk about the beer and tell you if it's any good. I reckon it's good because if I want to buy some beer and I want to know about the beer, I put it on, on the internet and it comes up and tells you about the beer and you buy it or you don't. It's good. So you don't like my videos, don't watch them. I don't tell enough travel stories because I haven't travelled fucking more than 50 countries. I've only spent about 5 years overseas, so I can't tell travel stories non-stop, but there's a few I just can't tell. Maybe next time. Cheers.